been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Keep it flipping, mind my business, what I'm into. Don't got a lot of niggas that I've been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. That's what I'm into.
Yeah, let's get it.
Couldn't face the shit I've been through. All the shit that I done been through. If I was you and you was me, I guarantee you what I've been through. Life and death situations I done run into. I go through shit, I get through shit, I don't pretend to. Yeah, go get them chips that's on my menu. Don't trust none of these bitches, thought you been new. I stand tall through it all like real men do. Give it to them raw, nigga, I bought with no gym shoes. I come through, spin a few, then I'm back in traffic. I told her if that pussy hits, then I'm at back to back it. Then I get back to stacking cabbage. Truth be told, I'm like that purple and that gold on the back of magic. This hit different.
Hey, look. I ain't really who they say.
I swear this shit is so shame. How can you compare me to a nigga that's a lame? Really came from nothing, now it's diamonds in my chain. The streets really changed. Cause they ain't really who they claim to be. Shit just ain't the same. They really having money and blessing from what we came from. In a different bag, but they thinking it's the same. Maybe I'm too grown for the games you tryna play. I just want you to keep straight. Straight from the bottom, never know until you felt it. Had to return the love, I was stuck on being selfish. Mama raised a thug, it was no way she can help it. Said they find me but crazy, I never felt it.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the New York Jets.
Took a change for me. I can you again. That's a lame. Really came from nothing, now diamonds in my chain. It's really changed.
Two teams here fresh on week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we came from?
It ain't different bag, but they thinking it's the same. Maybe I'm too grown for the game.
Sitting down.
That's 25 minutes.
Don't compare me to the lane. I was shining, you get stripped about your chain. I don't know which one to blame. We don't trust no bitches, I just seen niggas get played. Rolling up big choppers, but you know we play for keeps. Come to win the country, when it's fan, that's how it be. But the streets before my kids, it got me stressing in my sleep. But my kids don't want for nothing, I don't own the bag. All the smoke, I ain't garage, that you can fight, you play with me. Spinning corners with my water, you get smashed or playing deep. Feel like I'm stuck up in the maze, trying to make it A to B. Say your dogs don't want that pressure on these slenders, we gon' sing. For the souls to fake, these niggas softer than some Play-Doh. Fatigue up on my chopper, got me feeling like it's Halo. We fight for Benny on the mills, now we got cake though. Choking like the slime and get the juice, now got your Fago. You compare me to a nigga that's a lame. Really came from nothing, now it's diamonds in my chain. It's really changed for me. Cause they ain't really who they claim to be. Shit just ain't the same to me. Really have some money and blessings from what we came from. It ain't different bag, but they thinking it's the same. Maybe I'm too grown for the game you tryna play.
Receivers downfield.
I just want you to keep straight. You compare me to a nigga that's a lame. Really came from nothing, now it's diamonds in my chain. The streets really changed for me. Cause they ain't really who they claim to be. Shit just ain't the same to me. Really having money and blessing from where we came from. In a different bag, but they thinking it's the same one. Baby, I'm too grown for the game you tryna play. I just want you to keep straight with me.
Victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business. Steps away.
Oh!
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
from the 43. Here's 2nd and 4. In motion right is Wilson. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. You look at this Colt defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? They'll run with Hall. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets...
Streets really changed with me. It ain't really like claim to be. Everybody who became home. Need a different bad, but I think it's the same one. Baby, I'm too grown for the game trying to play with me. I just want you to keep it straight with me. First of all, man.
Stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Oh, my.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
Come on,
well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Come on. 18 Cardinals.
Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Ready, set. Pass the street. Back.
Play action. Now Richardson. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. This was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space. All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Thank you.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Off play action. Richardson looking end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
We're going to run the clock to 4 all time. What you mean, run the clock?
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
All the time. I just don't like to.
And he returns this to the 22. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
You picked play late in the clock to hike with 4 seconds. Oh, okay. Nah. That was
the big
game
play
was
to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Okay. All right, for sure.
On first down, right back to Hall. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You look at this Colt defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Come here, let me have
They
that.
will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Let's go.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Get on your horse.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Hey, check that.
Richardson off the play fake. Intercepted. Picked up
Bro, how did I
by
get
DJ
hit?
Reed. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Like, how was that a throw out of
interception
sack?
he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first
Not
one,
even that close,
but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away.
Get the ball back.
Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
These niggas just said it don't look like my rookie year now.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
We here.
And he swallowed
Get that
up
boy
right
down.
near the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw.
Let him hold on to
And
that.
it's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Bruh.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
Everything is a throw out
And
of
the
sack,
end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
I don't understand that, bro.
Rodgers now on 1st down. That'll be complete to Alan Lazard. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
That shit got me.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They'll find Lazard here
get him,
over the middle. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts' 22-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running left, it's Hall. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
They're getting 3.
60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. A little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Seen that weekend.
Touchdown, Jets. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that would go for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Richardson to throw off play action. Going out wide, finds Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now a 2nd and 2. They go play action with Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Shut your bitch ass up, CD.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Dang.
The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go, my nigga.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Richardson to throw.
Oh my God, he dropped the ball.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
The Colts send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away.
It's a low throw. What more do you want?
Taking it about the 16. Pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
They'll give to Hall. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it's Rodgers. And this time complete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have taken the lead. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Okay.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now it's Richardson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
Ooh!
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Stick work, nigga.
A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from taking the lead.
It's just a matter of
Extra
time.
point by Gay is up and good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
Let's go, D.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very... There he goes left side. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson. 69 yards. And the Jets have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Why they let that nigga run around for so long? God damn.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
That's my fault, D.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw.
Come on,
incomplete.
Catch that motherfucker.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Oh, they glitched me.
Here's a give up the middle.
I'm glitched.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Oh, my nigga.
149 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Richardson drops it off for Chubb. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. Touchdown, Colts. Nick Chubb, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Come here, nigga.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Paul again.
Oh, he failed.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing is Rodgers.
Oh, and he caught it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And Lazard's got it again.
Like they act like they guarded
this one down to the 40-yard line.
Randy Moss.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
What?
A give running right is Hall. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
No
the Colts
easy
going to
bucket.
use the first of their timeouts.
No easy bucket.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers.
Oh, my God!
And incomplete. This defense making some plays.
Why would he not yank that?
Like a group that really locked in before this series started, read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
Come on, bruh.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Back to throw, Rodgers. Being chased out left. And
oh my God!
15,
Look at
shy of the 10.
If they get a game-changing
my nigga.
score
Any
this
black
drive,
quarterback is fumbling,
bro.
Like what are we talking
That
about
run was
right
pure
now?
heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Give to Hall running right. And he's going to have another 1st down here as he's able to dive beyond the marker.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Here we go. 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Reggie Gilliam taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Heartbreak motherfucking hotel, you hear me?
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
right.
This is 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Let's do what we do.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Now Richardson. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, my God! I did not see me like that, my nigga.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays.
What are we talking about?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation,
no.
I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
What are we talking about, my nigga?
2nd and 10 now. Richardson to throw it. This pass caught. It's Woods. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 16. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because
just
while
keep
they had
me
one
Madden.
look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags.
Fuck out of here,
because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, There's one play
That's
left in the
game
game
right
that the
there, my
offense
nigga.
gets.
That.
They didn't
What
allow
you
that to
talking about?
happen.
Fuck out of here. But stupid ass game, my nigga. Who do that happen to, my nigga? Dot on the money for the game.